Welcome to Susan Natural's YouTube channel, The Travel Expeditions. Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hopefully you have had a wonderful time. Your Christmas was a blessing. For those who have not had a chance to celebrate it well, especially those who have been sick, lost a loved one, had some challenges, financial, health-wise, we sympathize with you and may God give you the strength. Yes, today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 important things to consider when traveling for 2026. Yes, let us start. If you are thinking of traveling in 2026 from one continent to another, from one country to another, either for studies, for tour, or for business, there are 3 important things to consider in 2026 to start your travel journey. First one, please consider or research about the country you're going to. Different countries have different cultures, they have different rules, they have different systems, how they operate. It's very important to search about the culture. The culture can contain terms like the language, the weather, the people, the food, and also the surroundings or the economy. Searching about that country details can help you and ease your journey. For example, if it's the weather, let's look at around the weather, and you're planning to travel around like February, and you're looking at a country like Canada. It is so cold. February is cold, January is cold, there is a lot of snow. If you're coming from a tropical country, it can be a little bit challenging to adapt to the cold. So weather is important. Also the food. What is the food for that country, or what are the main dishes for that country? Are you adaptable to those? Or you need to carry some, or you need to study how you can locate or find foods which match with your culture. So the second important thing to consider is the visa type you have got. For example, is it a worker's visa? Is it a student visa? Is it maybe a business visa? Depending on which visa type and what are the limitations of that visa. For example, if you're considering a visitor's visa, for example, I'll give an example of Canada, where I'm based. The visitor's visa can be maybe for 2 years or 1 year, depending on your condition, but it is renewable after 6 months. So please consider that. So every 6 months, you have to renew your visa. For example, if you're given a spouse visa, for example, in Europe, like for example, a country like Belgium, a spouse visa can't guarantee you to work. Yes. So you might be excited, yes, so I've got the visa, but the visa type has its limitations, has its expiry conditions, and also it has maybe other extensions or possibilities of a transfer or a changeover to another visa or to another opportunity. Never know you want to start a business in that country, and what are the changes or the steps to consider if you are transiting or if you are transferring from one visa to another. So second important thing, the visa type. Let's look at the third point. The third point to consider, the first contact person you are going to meet in that country. You may not have a chance to have that first contact person, but do you know the system centers or the information centers you can go for that information to let you go through the first days? For example, if the first contact person is housing you maybe for 2 weeks, and maybe after the 2 weeks you don't have a chance to get another accommodation, what are the pathways or what are the centers you can go for and look for maybe a easier housing, or maybe even like for groceries? Where are you going to find the groceries? Do you have all the navigation to go through and find maybe shopping centers or entertainment centers with ease if you don't have that first contact person? And is that first contact person, is he well established, has the information? Because remember, that first contact person is transferring all the information he or she has to you so that you can have a smooth journey. So please, for 2026, 3 factors to consider before traveling. These are 3 important things: the country, do the research; the visa type, do the research, because there's so many amendments which are coming in, yes. So please do the research about the visa type you have, and what are the possibilities, and what are the limitations. And then the contact person, the first contact person. Is he reliable, or are there any limitations, just in case he hasn't been able to take you through what are the possibilities that you can journey or navigate the system by yourself. So please, those 3 points will take you through the 2026 if you're planning to travel. And for my next video, don't miss out for my next video on travel expeditions by Susan. So don't forget also to subscribe on my YouTube channel. I'm waiting for your comments, for your reviews, and then we shall journey together. Thank you so much, and wish you all the best of 2026. See you.